Hello, my name is Rocket, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Pokemon FireRed Omega Hardcore Nuzlocke attempt number 2. Now last episode we went ahead and began this Nuzlocke once again, and we actually defeated Brock, and so far we only have one casualty, which is Nero the Houndour, while just grinding. So yeah, today the plan is just to reach Cerulean. Depending on the time though, I can go a little bit farther, but ideally want to reach Cerulean today. First episode was a bit too long than I wanted, but I don't really mind it too much. I just want to reach Cerulean today. If you get there too quickly, we can just go ahead and do more stuff, but ideally we just want to get Cerulean, get our encounters, defeat the trainers, and hopefully lose no Pokemon. So there's only one thing left for us to do in Pewter City, which is get the egg that Drayano put here. It's Togepi egg, and also have, I think, the Torchic and the... No, this shouldn't go to the Shadow Realm yet. So no, there's no Pokemon. Okay. And I guess I already deleted Torchic and Mudkip. I didn't know if I'd done that already. Yeah, we got the egg. We can hatch that on Rocket Hideout. There's no encounters there, and it's still a little bit far, but yeah, Togetic, whatever. Is just a kind of a bulky Pokemon on special defense. Not really gonna be that useful, but still an encounter, so we got the egg and everything else is done. Now, I don't really know what items we have. We got some BB-Ups. Holy crap, this can sell for a lot of cash. Oh. I shouldn't though. How the hell do we get PP-Up? Can we get PP-Up from pickup? That's the only way I'm seeing that we got it. Kind of confusing, but okay, let's ignore that. We also got a nugget from pickup, so let's sell the nugget, get a lot of cash, and let's see, how many Pokeballs do we have? We do want to be prepared for, okay, 12, I'll buy 8, okay, and potions we have 6, antidotes we have 1, I'll buy 1 more, Realize Heal, I'll buy 2, Awakening, I'll buy 2, Burn Heal, I'll buy 2, and Escape Rope, I'll buy 1, and Repel, we can get 11, I'll get 10, okay. With that, I don't know, is 10 Repels enough to get through Mount Moon? Not really sure, but let's go ahead and begin fighting the trainers, and also I want to talk about Route 3 encounters. So the first trainer I'm going to be fighting has a Tailo and a Pidgey, I think, which is speed EVs. So I'll give it maybe Olympus? I think Olympus can do fine. So let's go ahead and start defeating trainers in round 3. So level 11, not that far off. Okay, the Tailo is pretty scary, it's only level 9. Okay, we just created one shot, all good. Alright, so pretty easy, got 2 speed EVs for Olympus. Alright, I'm still keeping track of the EVs, so yeah, you got some pretty decent ones actually, in most of our Pokemon. Okay, the next trainer we're gonna be fighting has a Metapod, a Kakuna, and a Butterfree, which is defense, special attack, and special offense. It's pretty bad. Ideally, you know, no Pokemon that we have wants defense, or even special offense. We're just gonna have Rocket deal with all the bad EVs, because he's probably the Pokemon that's that we're gonna probably use last, so just help him, or just help us take down all these bad EV trainers, and that's 4 defense EVs. Okay, so I mean, we don't care about Zigzagoon EVs distribution, right? There goes another trainer, pretty easy, nothing too hard for now. Then we have a youngster with a Rattata and an Ekans, which is speed and attack, so I think Spike could be good here. He doesn't really have a decent move though. I mean, I think he can take down this trainer. Okay, so let's go ahead and fight you. Obviously for the Rattata, we want to go for a double kick. Quick attack crit. Holy moly. This should only have like Ramp, right? Do you have an... I mean, I can go into Tantrum. Let's go into Tantrum. So we got a Speed EV on Spike. And we'll just scratch it. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so that was kind of a little bit scary, but okay, let's see. We got Spike. Okay, so yeah, that fight was a little bit crazy. A quick attack crit at half our HP. I want to keep my team healthy, so let's go ahead and heal them. I think Rocket is still fine. Okay, so let's see. The next trainer we're going to be fighting is another bug catcher. He has a Cascoon, a Silcoon, a Beautifile, and a Beedrill, which is defense, special attack, and special defense. So we're going to go back to Rocket to deal with that. Since it's 4 Pokemon, it's actually a lot. I'm just going to potion him up. It's fine. We can get more cash if... I really did that, didn't I? Oh boy, so she has a beat trainer around female, which is speed and HP. It's not the worst thing, I guess. We are kind of out of, I mean, let's see if we can get the Pokemon Center. We're kind of out of headbutts, so we need to go back. Let's check his HP, 25, still pretty good. Yeah, we're just fighting all the trainers, not that hard or too challenging. So let's just keep moving. I do want to get to the round 3 encounters. They're pretty interesting. Okay, so let's see. We want to fight you. Yeah, just keep headbutting, and this evolves a level 20, right? I don't even know. I think so. Okay, so that was pretty cool. Next up, we have the youngster with the spear, which is speed. He could be pretty high leveled. I'm gonna go back to Olympus. If anything goes wrong, you have Rocket as backup as well. There's also a berry here, which is an orange berry. Pretty cool. So let's see. Level 14, we're gonna Ember. He Growl. Okay, we're good. That was a lot easier than probably it should have been, but no problem. So you got another Speed Eevee. Okay. That's great. Or, yeah, it's Speed, right? Yeah. And now he defeated her. We're missing a Bugcatcher. That has a Surskit and an Inkata, which is speed and defense. Go back to Rocket here. Alright, so let's see. It's you. Hello. Fight me. Nothing too hard. And other sleuth. What does this do again? Completely negates the foe's effort to hide. It's no. And you. Inkata can actually be pretty annoying in the earlier stages of the game. They have pretty high defense, I think. Yeah, another trainer defeated. We have one last trainer here with an Igglybuff and a Jigglypuff, which is HP Eevees. Honestly, I'll just have Rocket do it. Go ahead and fight her. We don't really have a beefy Pokemon right now. We got disabled, so it's just tackle pretty good. Okay, with that done, that's all the trainers in round 3. Pretty fast, you know. Oh my god, I forgot to put a timer. Alright, we should have taken like 5 minutes. 10 minutes max. No problem. Okay. So round 3 encounters, let's talk about them. So in round 3 you can find Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff, it's pretty bad. Like the stats aren't, she doesn't have very good stats, but she's a pretty bulky Pokemon, I guess. She can also learn like Mega Punch, we can get a little bit later, so but overall it's not very good. Sing has like 55% accuracy, which isn't good. I don't think there's anything too good about Jigglypuff. I just think it's generally bad compared to other Pokemon. I actually had one in my Leaf Green that I really liked. We had a Kirby, but I don't think I don't think Jigglypuff can be very good. I think the only thing it has going for it is really how much HP stat she has, and she can be kind of bulky. Could be helpful maybe against like Sabrina or something, like Mega Punch physically and still like survive a hit or two. Other than that, I can't really think of anything specific that Jigglypuff can be really good at. I guess she learns Rollout early, that could be interesting, right? But I don't really think of anything else. She has Disable, I guess, Sing. I can't really think of anything on the top of my head that makes Jigglypuff like, oh my god, I got a Jigglypuff, that's so good, right? So yeah, that's it about Jigglypuff. Then we have Vulpix. Vulpix is a pretty generic fire type. I don't really want one because we have Olympus, right? So there's no need for me to get, you know, another fire type. Vulpix is still a fine encounter to get. With Flamethrower, Confuse Ray, it can be pretty interesting, pretty decent fire type. Then we can get Growlithe. Growlithe's Arcanine is probably better than Ninetales. It gets like extreme speed, right? I think it gets Crunch as well. Might be wrong on that, but I think so. I think it's just a better version, it has better stats. But I don't think it learns Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray status condition moves can be really good for strategies. So I guess, you know, depends on what exactly you want. You want a more powerful Pokemon, you want a Pokemon that owns status conditions. I honestly wouldn't mind getting either of the two. I do think Arcanine is a better version than Ninetales, I guess, even though they're a little bit different because of the stats. I still don't want a fire type again, though. We do have Olympus right now. Next up, we have Electrike. So Electrike, a very generic electric-type Pokemon, pretty decent, but nothing like too unbelievably powerful. It's just a very generic electric-type. I do prefer Elekid for sure. I do prefer Mareep for sure. I don't think I prefer Pikachu though, so I think Electrike can be a little bit better than Pikachu. It's another electric encounter we could have gotten so far, I think, and that's pretty much all of them, I think. So yeah, pretty generic electric type. It helps you against Misty, right? So even if you get one, it's not the end of the world. It's pretty decent, helps you against Misty, and so far my team is pretty bad against Misty. I don't really have anything other than like Arl. So electric type would be good for sure, so I wouldn't mind Electrike. I actually really like Electrike. Manectric is fine for me, but I actually like the design of Electrike. So I wouldn't mind having one if you do get one. It's electric type Pokemon, I like it. It's a pretty generic electric type, but it helps me against Misty. I wouldn't mind it. Next up we have Spinda. So Spinda is probably the best encounter you can get here. And this is a little bit shocking. Like, what? You know, Spinda being the best encounter? So let me explain why Spinda is probably the best encounter you can get in Route 3. So Spinda got buffed, I'm pretty sure, in Pokemon FireRed Omega. That's not really the thing that makes it really good. Early to mid game especially, you know, it's where we are right now in the early game. And even mid game. Late game, its stats fall off a little bit, I'm pretty sure. But Spinda has an incredible move pool. It has Dizzy Punch. It learns either Hypnosis or Confuse Ray, I think Hypnosis. And it has Teeter Dance, which is like a Confuse Ray. And that's a really incredible move pool. It can learn like Psybeam. It can be a pretty interesting encounter to get. Its move pool is really cool. Dizzy Punch, Hypnosis, and Teeter Dance. Holy moly. I really like that move pool. And then like a Psybeam or something. It probably learns other moves. I don't really remember right now. But yeah, Spinda is the S tier encounter of this round. The Spinda is the encounter you want, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I really like Spinda as well. I think it's a pretty interesting design. And it's definitely one of the best encounters you can get on this round for sure. Then we have Hoot Hoot again. We already talked about Hoot Hoot. Very generic, defensive, flying type. Can be pretty decent. It can help you against Misty as well. As a Noctowl, for sure. But it starts to fall off mid to late game. It doesn't really do that much. Other than like Hypnosis and stuff. So, yeah. Definitely better Pokemon than... Definitely better Pokemon again. And then we have Swablu. So, Swablu... we already talked about Swablu. It's a Dragon-type Pokemon. You know, it's interesting, but I probably just want my Spinda. Or even Electrike. So, for me specific, for this Nuzlocke in specific, I want the Electrike because I don't have Electric-type Pokemon. Obviously, if you already had Elekid or Mareep, or even Pikachu, you don't really want the Electrike. I'm pretty sure you can do Misty fine with one Electric-type Pokemon, even though two Electric-type Pokemon probably secure you the Misty win. But one can still be a little bit shaky, so I guess, sure, still fine to get Electrike here. I just want one because I have none, and that scares me a little bit because Misty's probably one of the toughest gyms you gotta fight, because it's pretty powerful, and it's very early in the game, which means you don't have that many encounters, that many options, that many strategies, and that can even make the challenge, you know, the fight a little bit harder. So, it's a little shaky not to go into the fight with at least one Electric-type Pokemon, if that makes any sense. We still have a few more encounters to get, and a few more Electric-type options, but if you get one already, I wouldn't mind it, even though the Spinda could be really interesting getting this early. I don't know its move pool early, but yeah. So, ideally, Spinda, Electrike, it's what I want. Growlithe, pretty good encounter if you don't have a fire type. Vulpix as well. And then probably like Jigglypuff, Hoot Hoot, and the Swablu are like the things you don't really want that much. For me, it's really Vulpix, Growlithe, Electrike, and Spinda. Spinda being the first Electrike because I don't have Electric-type Pokemon. And then Vulpix and Growlithe are pretty good fire types if you need them. If you don't have a Magby or a Houndour or anything like that. So let's go ahead and get our round 3 encounter. We have like 20 Pokeballs. Give me the Spinda, dude. Come on. Give me the Spinda. Got the Hoot Hoot. Okay. So, oh my god, I don't think I can attack this without it dying. Let's just throw some Pokeballs. So I did get this in my first attempt. In like Route 2, I think. No. In Route 22? I don't really remember. But it helped me a little bit, for sure, in the earlier stages of the game. It really helped me against Misty. So, I probably will do the same again. I don't know how to do this. I don't want to attack it. I'm really high leveled. Come on. Help me out here, dude. Okay, let's go into Arl and absorb. Okay, now let's throw a Pokeball. Come on, I don't want to waste too many Pokeballs here. We do have a few more interesting encounters coming up today. There we go. So you got the Hoot. The name I have for this is Hedwig. And let's see its nature as well once we actually get to a computer. There's the D. Hedwig. Right. Okay, so that's our Route 3 encounter. Definitely not the best encounters we could have gotten, but I'll still take the Hoodoo. I actually like Noctowl quite a little, so I'm okay with that. And there's not much else to do here in Route 3. So Route 4, you can get Magikarp in here. Now, this is more of a preference, I guess, but I really don't like getting Gyarados in this generation. It just feels so weird having a water Pokemon that can't really do any physical water type moves, and it just doesn't feel good. And oh my god, actually, we need a Pokemon level 18, so I'll talk while I train Rocket level 18. So yeah, it doesn't feel very good to get a Gyarados here. He's definitely a pretty powerful Pokemon, and what does Spinda give me? I think it's special attack, no, right? So yeah, like, you know, it's like Gyarados can be pretty good if you give him, like, I don't know, does he learn Dragon Dance? I don't really remember, but if he has, like, you know, Return with Substitute and Dragon Rage, it can be like really insane Pokemon for sure. But I honestly don't like getting Gyarados in this generation. It's just like something. It's definitely a pretty good encounter if you want one, but you know, it's just FireRed Omega. I want to play FireRed Omega to get a Route 4 encounter the same I'd get like typical FireRed or Leaf Green. So that's another thing, another reason why I'm probably not gonna. What is Swablu Eevee? Special defense? Holy crap, that's horrible. Real life is attack though. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, so like I don't want one, if that makes sense. So yeah. So we are training to level 18 because of Repel. All the wild encounters are going to be 13 to level 17, and we do enter Repel, and let me explain why once we enter Mount Moon. So let me just go heal again. Oh, and now let's take a look at Hedwig, shall we? So it is a mild nature. Mild is plus special attack and minus defense. Ugh, not good, really. You want this Pokemon to be like a calm nature, a really defensive powerhouse, but oh well. It should still be fine, I guess. Still usable against Misty for sure. Alright, now let's talk why I wanted level 18 Pokemon before entering Mount Moon. So let's talk about Mount Moon encounters first. So Mount Moon... Oh boy. So Mount Moon, this is the main room. This is like floor 1, right? So here we can get Geodude. Geodude is very, very, very generic ground rock Pokemon. It can be still pretty fine. It gets Earthquake by level up, which is pretty cool. But it's very slow, has very low special defense. I don't really like it that much, even though I like Golem quite a bit. I don't think it's one of the best Pokemons you can get here for sure. Then next up we have Lunatone. I don't know too much about Lunatone and Solrock. Solrock is another encounter you can get here, so you can get both Lunatone and Solrock. I don't know too much about them. I never used them before in my life, even though I think they're pretty interesting. So I should try one soon. So I really can't tell you much about Lunatone and Solrock, if they're good or bad, because I never used one before. I don't know its stats too well. I'm just very unfamiliar with what they can do, but I definitely think there's better encounters to get. That's a thing I know for certain. Next up we have Zubat. Zubat is your like a Magikarp. You know, it's a Pokemon you can find everywhere that's insane. Crobat, insanely fast, does a lot of damage, pretty decent move, pretty good move pool, honestly. A poison flying with like Sludge Bomb. Then you have like Wing Attack or Fly, and then Confuse Ray. And I don't remember the fourth move, but there's a pretty generic move pool as well that makes him a pretty incredible Pokemon. It's extremely fast, so it's probably one of the best flying types in the game that you can get anywhere. And yeah, it's pretty common to find. So I don't want to get a Zubat here because it is a very common Pokemon to get, and because we can get better encounters a little bit later. So yeah, we can get Zubat later, so it doesn't really matter too much. I'm pretty sure it's probably like a guaranteed encounter somewhere around Pokemon FireRed Omega. After you get like all your dupes elsewhere, so don't get the Zubat here. I don't recommend it. Get something better. Obviously, like, Zubat and Golbat are fine. I think Golbat is honestly pretty fine. You get Wing Attack quite early. It's a good flying type move, right? I think, like, Swellow is just a better version with Guts, but obviously, you want the Crobat, you know, the, like, kind of more late game, right? He's pretty powerful, for sure. You can even get a Crobat really early into the game, which makes it a really good Pokemon, just carry you through a few things just because of its stats. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get Zubat somewhere else. Don't get the Zubat here. There's some better stuff. Next up, they have Paras. Paras is really bad. It's a bug type. Doesn't really help you that much. It doesn't have anything good. Like, I don't know. I like Paras. I like Parasect. But I don't have anything going on for them, like, in favor, really. It's probably the worst encounter you can get right here. You can also get a Clefairy. Clefairy is probably like an A-tier encounter. It's pretty cool. It has a pretty decent move pool. Its stats are fine. I think it's a very interesting Pokemon that I don't think I ever used before, like, specifically, but I would want to. I really like Clefairy. It's definitely way better than Jigglypuff. It can learn some pretty decent moves and kind of become like a lot of things, honestly. It's a very adaptable Pokemon as well. So yeah, a lot of things you can do with Clefairy, Clefable. I think it's a pretty good encounter. A-tier for sure. But the reason why we don't want to get encounters in the first floor, and that's why we went to level 18 Pokemon, because all the Pokemon we can find here between level 13 and 17, is that we want to use a Repel and go downstairs. Why do we want to go downstairs? Let me tell you the encounters. So first of all, we have Slugma. You know, Slugma, it's not very good. It's another Fire-type Pokemon that I don't want because I have Olympus. But, you know, it's still a pretty interesting Fire-type Pokemon. It's also Rock, right? I think, at the evolution, so pretty interesting, but overall not very good. It's a pretty slow Pokemon. If you're against a Water type, you just die. So I don't know too much about like Slugma and the evolution. I don't even know if its stats got boosted or not. Then you have Numel, another pretty interesting Fire type. It's Fire Ground, which makes it a little bit more interesting, I think, than Fire Rock. But still, obviously, can be taken down very easily if you're not careful. But it can still be pretty interesting to get one. Not much to say again. Like, I don't know. I don't want the Fire types right now. I have Olympus. It's fine. Next up, we have Aaron. So Aaron is pretty interesting. It's a Smoochum / Jinx counter. So if you chose Elekid and your opponent Gary got Jinx, if you get an Aaron, it's pretty insane. It will counter Jinx and Smoochum every single fight. Like, legit, it just completely smashes. Jinx is weak to Steel. You can just Metal Claw or whatever move you have at the time as an Aeron, as a Lairon, as an Aggron, and you will just smash the Smoochum / Jinx. It's pretty much the best counter you can get this early into the game. So if you have Elekid and your opponent has a Smoochum, Aaron is really good if you get one. It's just a permanent Jinx counter. You will have a lot less worries and troubles against fighting that really powerful special attacker, because you just have your Aaron just to, like, attack him like a Metal Claw, super effective, and because of Jinx slow defense, you just smash it, right? So yeah, obviously if you don't have Elekid, it's still a pretty powerful Pokemon. It has very, very high defense. It has some pretty interesting stuff. It has some pretty interesting move pool. I think everyone even likes Aggron, right? It looks amazing. It has a really cool design. It can be extremely useful. It's Pokemon I really like, and I wouldn't mind having. I got it in attempt number 1, which is really lucky, and I just completely smashed Jinx and Smoochum every time. That's what I'm talking about it. Yeah, it's also, even if it's not the case, Aaron is pretty much one of the best encounters you can get down here. Better than Slugma and Numel for sure. Next up, we have probably the top tier encounter you can get. Bagon. We can find Bagon down there. Now, Bagon is absolutely insane because of Salamence. Salamence can get a pretty insane move pool. You can be a physical attacker or a special attacker. It learns like Flamethrower, it learns like Earthquake, Dragon moves. I think it learns Sword Dance. Might be wrong on that. But I think it can learn Sword Dance by TM, maybe. I don't know. There's like really insane move pool for Salamence. Salamence is like really powerful. It's probably one of the best Pokemon you can get in the game. I got one in attempt number 1 and it died really quickly. But yeah, if you get a Bagon here, I might even like suggest that you don't use it until you can like EV train it and train it to be Salamence. Or, you know, if you lose one, oh, it just feels so bad because, you know, what it could have become, if that makes sense. Yeah, Bagon, probably the S tier encounter for sure. Like, probably one of the best encounters you can get down there. Next up we have Larvitar. Oh boy, Larvitar. So I did get a Larvitar in attempt number 1 a bit later, and it died, and it crushed me because I really like Tyranitar. It's also a Dark-type Pokemon. It's absolutely insane, right? You know, Tyranitar is really strong. It's another encounter you can get going down the stairs, and it's just so insane to get, right? Bagon, Larvitar being down here is just an encounter that you need to go for instead of getting a Mount Moon encounter up here in floor 1. So, you know, this is why you want to go down there. So, for a chance to get a Lairon, or an Aeron, I mean, a Bagon, or a Larvitar, you know, that's insane if you actually get one. Next up, we have Solrock again. Again, I don't really know too much about it. We have Chimecho. Chimecho is really bad. Probably one of the encounters you don't want to get here. Just really bad. We have Clefairy again, Lunatone again, then Paras again, and Zubat again. So yeah, the main difference is that down there you can get either Slugma or Numel, which can be a little bit more interesting than a few encounters that you can get up here like Paras. But yeah, you can get Aeron, Bagon, and Larvitar. Those are the ones I want. So we're going to go ahead and repel, and because Zigzagoon or Rocket is level 18, we will not get any encounters up here. And that means we can go down and actually get our encounter. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get our encounter, shall we? Okay, so let's see. Hopefully we get something good. Oh, there's also something I really wanted to keep track of in Mount Moon. Is that you can get hidden item tiny mushrooms, right? And I don't remember where you get them, but you should definitely try to get the tiny mushrooms. I guess there's no one here. Okay, so the repel went off. Let's see what we get. Come on, Bagon, Larvitar, even Aeron. Give me something good, dude. Come on. We got a Larvitar. Oh boy, the comeback. I'm probably never gonna use this until we actually can get a really powerful Pokemon. So we got Screech, which scares me a little bit. I'll go for another Tackle. Okay, he bited. It's fine, it did a little bit of damage. 9. I'm gonna switch here. Do you have Sleep Powder? No, you have Stun Spore, so Stun Spore. Okay, let's go into like Rocket again. Okay, one more. Okay, let's throw a goddamn Pokeball at this. I'm so excited to have a Tyranitar for the first time, because oh god. Okay, Sandstorm, a little bit annoying. Does 1 damage. Come on. This is gonna be really hard to catch. Bite. Ooh. You need to be careful. You need to switch after this one, or we probably die. Come on, Larvitar. God damn it. Let's go into Arl. We have 13 left. Hopefully it's enough. Larvitar always has a pretty low catch rate, so kind of hard with Pokeballs. Come on, don't tell me you're not gonna get this. I have like 16 Pokeballs. Come on. I definitely came prepared for the Larvitar, even though it doesn't want me. I don't really want to attack it with another Tackle because it might kill it with crit. It's pretty close if you do get a crit. Come on. 3. Boom! Okay, I'm really excited about this encounter. So obviously a lot better than getting like, I don't know, a Geodude or a Zubat. For sure this is more interesting to get because you can't really find a Larvitar everywhere. And this is a really insane Pokemon. So the nickname I have for this one is Malachite. Malachite the second. But okay, how the hell do I type that? Malachite. I think it's like this. I think it's like a type of green gem. Malachite. Oh boy, yes, we got a really good encounter. So now, let's get the hell out of here and go heal up Rocket so we can start finding the trainers. So yeah, this is why you want to have a level 18 Pokemon. Oh my god, I got so scared. Holy crap. Let's go into Arl. It was a crit too. I lost Rocket there, by the way. If I don't switch. So yeah, that's why... Oh my god, just... Olympus... has Gus. Holy crap. Zubat has Gus in this game. Okay. So yeah, that's why you want to go down there to try, you know, just take your chances. Try to get an Aeron, a Larvitar, or a Bagon. It's just so insane. Let's take a look at that bad boy. Yeah, I'll probably keep it in the computer for a long time, I think. Until it can become at least a Pupitar. I don't remember at what level it turns into Pupitar. But probably until then at least, so it has a little bit more defenses, because this thing is pretty weak. And becomes like a monster, so we don't want it to die. So it's a quiet nature. Quite a plus special attack. And minus speed. That's so bad! Oh boy, that's so bad. It's still an insane Pokemon though. Okay. With that done, got 2 new encounters today. Let's go ahead and fight all the trainers, shall we? So, okay. Let's go ahead and repel. There we go. And let's see, we have a first trainer. So it's a bug catcher with a Weedle and a Beedrill, which is speed and special defense and also attack. So Ronka, we have you kind of have work today. So you got TM09, which is Bullet Seed. Nothing too impressive. Okay, pretty easy. Let's get this, which is Paralyzed Heal, it's fine. So this girl, she has a Clef and a Clefairy to special defense and HP. Go Rocket! Oh my god, I'm gonna just use Rocket all the time, aren't I? Okay, there we go, pretty easy again. Let's see, do I have down? No. So next up we have a Nerd with a Magnemite and a Voltorb, which is special attack and speed. This is a pretty good fight for Olympus, so let's go ahead and obviously get encounters now because level 14. Okay, so just Ember the Magnemite. We're trying to learn Sunny Day? There's no way Sunny Day is gonna be useful. And just keep Embering. Alright. So, okay, let it repel. Next up we have a Bug Catcher with Caterpie, Metapod, and Butterfree, which is HP, defense, and special attack. Go Rocket. Go Rocket. Okay. Oh my god, I growled. Playing with speed up is a little bit weird sometimes. Okay. Pretty good. And now we get the rare candy. There's also the escape rope here, right? Okay, let's see. What else is here? So there's the girl with the Oddish, Bellsprout, Seedot, Lotad, which is special attack, defense, and special defense. Again, really bad EVs, so we'll just have Rocket take care of them as usual. By level 20, that's Slineon range, right? Oh boy, another evolution. Alright, welcome Linen to the team. This is gonna be even better. Even though I really like Zigzagoon. This has some pretty good moves actually. It learns like Belly Drum, Slash. Some pretty interesting, cool moves, honestly. Okay, so the next trainer is a youngster with a Rattata centered in Zigzagoon, which is speed and attack. So let's see if Spike can do it, or Tantrum. One of those two. Or both. Let's see. So level 10 should be doable. Quick attack, don't crit this time, thank you. And Centred, quick attack. And I'm just gonna swap for Tantrum in this one. Okay, so this is important to keep track. So let's see here. Oh god. So we got Nidoran, Male, defeated all of that, right? So +1 attack, +2 speed, and then Tantrum got +1 speed. Alright. With that done, there's one more trainer in this first floor, if I remember correctly. It's a hiker with Geodude, Aeron, and Larvitar, which is defense and attack. How much we can do here, honestly, like... I'm gonna probably give it to Tantrum. And like Arl. Because Aaron is not weak to grass, from what I remember. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Oh yeah, this Pokemon is super slow. Okay, let's see how this fight goes. So the Geodude, easy. Larvitar, pretty easy. And then this, oh my god, oh, it's actually still weak to grass? Or we're just too strong. Either way, Oral got all of that. So let's see. So Geodude and Aaron are defense, so we got +2 defense, and Larvitar's attack, so we got +1 attack. You know, it doesn't really help us with it being on Oral. You know, we have to defeat the trainers on the Nuzlocke rules. So let's see, let's go down first now. Let's go on the first stairs. And let's see. So there's a trainer with a Sandshrew, Poochyena, and a Zubat, defense, attack, and speed. Gonna go back to Rocket, I guess. Double Camp for Missy's 23, so So definitely something to, you know, pay attention. You do need to go back to the Pokemon Center, so I won't really repel. Got a star piece, which is pretty cool to sell for some cash. Yeah, let's get out of here because we're out of headbutts, and Rocket is probably gonna fight a bit more today. So let's see. Okay, let's go back, repel again, and let's go to the second stairs. We should be done with this first area after that. So let's see, let's also check for tiny mushrooms. I'm pretty sure there's tiny mushroom in these areas. But I haven't played the game, I'm not getting anything. This is kind of weirding me out a little bit. So let's see, this trainer has a Cacnea and an Ekans with just special attack and attack. So, I guess Rocket. Ekans, really easy, we're so high leveled right now. Got an Ether, and we get Thief, which is pretty good, honestly. So repel again. And with that, we're done with this area, so let's keep going. Okay. Oh right, tiny mushrooms, let's check. Not finding any. This sometimes happens where it doesn't really give me the hidden items, I don't know why. Oh well. Gotta revive. Repel. So let's see, there's this trainer. Has Eradicate, which is speed. The thing is, Eradicate is really scary with Hyper Fang, so I just rather Rocket deal with it, if that makes sense. This is definitely a scary Pokemon, so take it down with one head, but pretty easily, and let's move on. So let's see. The next trainer is a Grunt with a Gulpin and a Dunsparce with his HP. Oh, wait, Rocket has pickup, right, it got a Raspberry, pretty good. I don't really want HP on anyone, right, for now. At least, I know our Pokemon are bulky like that. Getting out of repels, but we're close to the end too. So headbutt, and tackle. Okay. Okay, so then we have the nerd. So he has a Grimer, a Coughing Electrike, which is HP, defense, and special attack. So yeah, definitely Rocket again. Let's see, got a Moonstone. I'll give him a potion because this is supposed to be like a harder fight, I guess. Okay. Okay, let's go. So obviously we just... Oh, I got the Sable, which kind of sucks. But honestly, we're too strong. Pretty easy. Fine, we can take a Fossil. I really don't know what I want. So Dome, I think, is Omanyte, and Helix is Kabuto. Let's take this. Or the other way around, I don't know anymore. Dome, I think, is Omanyte. I'd be wrong on that. Or no. I don't know, dude. Helix is Omanyte. Is it? I'm always so confused about the fossils. I don't know why. This is Omanyte. Helix. And then Dome is Kabuto. Yeah, I don't know what I said first, but that's the correct thing. Okay, so you can get a Great Ball that's hidden there. There's also like a hidden item over here. right here. Raspberry. And then we can get Mega Punch and Mega Kick here. So let's see. Probably the same thing here, right? Okay, let's see our Kieran moves. I'll give Mega Punch to Tantrum over Leer. And I'll keep Mega Kick for now. I don't really know what I want to put Mega Kick. We're definitely not gonna be using. We're definitely not gonna be using Olympus, right, for the Misty Gen. So, still don't know what to do there. All right, with that, then there's one more trainer. Oh my God, what does this girl have? Oh my God, what does this girl have as a Pokemon? She had like Ponyta, right, and Paris or something. Oh my God, I don't know. Where is this? I don't have this written. No, I do not. Alright, guess we're going with Rocket here. Because I have no idea. Yeah, I have Barris, which is attack EV. Opponent to speed. Pidgeotto, which is speed. Okay. Okay, so we're at the level cap with Rocket. Alright. So now, we'll just get out of here, right? This is a really important item we're gonna be getting later. But with that, you reach Cerulean City. Still with a pretty decent time. I'm gonna add like 10 minutes just to be sure because I forgot to put the timer at the beginning. So we're creating like 40 minutes or something, 40 something. And okay, reaching Cerulean City. We get 2 encounters, so we can get a Route 4 encounter because we didn't get the Magikarp in the Pokemon Center. And I did need to get more Pokeballs, right? You can also fight Gary here. I don't think we were good enough to fight Gary for now. We had some Gray Balls. How many can we buy? 9? I'll buy 6. Not being able to get Pokeballs here kind of sucks because we're, you know, it's more expensive. Okay, so round 4 encounters. Let's talk about them. So in round 4 you can get 2 types of encounters. You can get a grass encounter, or you can get a fishing encounter. As you can see, the fence here is kind of not here. So Drano gave you an option to get some fishing encounters. So by fishing here you get either Whalmer or Lovedusk. Lovedusk is actually buffed in this game quite a bit. It has like plus 20 on all of its stats, I think, from what I remember. Whalmer, I don't really know if its stats are boosted or not. It's a very like generic bulky water type. Nothing too important. And like I said, unless you specifically want the water encounter for something, you should just get the grass encounter. So yeah, you can get Lovedusk or Whalmer. You know, if you get it, Lovedusk kind of sucks, honestly. Even with the plus 20, it's still not very good. The Whalmer should be fine as a Wailord, but let's talk about the grass encounters now. The more interesting stuff. So in round 4, we can get Pikachu. Obviously, like very, very generic Electric-type Pokemon. Still very weak defensively if it's not a Raichu, so it could be a little bit troublesome to use correctly against Misty. Also, doesn't do that much damage, honestly. Probably, it's not that good. But yeah, pretty generic Electric-type Pokemon. Again, if you have like a Mareep or an Elekid, probably better. Then we can find Sandshrew. Sandshrew is like a really bad Pokemon because he learns no good moves. I don't know if Triano added like Earthquake to his move pool or something, but the only moves that he learned from what I remember is like Slash and like Poison Sting, and, like can learn Dig. Like that's it. He doesn't learn any like good moves, any good stab moves. He learns like nothing, so he's pretty weak that way. He also doesn't help us against Misty, so ideally we don't want the Sandshrew, even though I really like the Armadillo, the Sandshrew. Then we can find Yama. Yama's pretty rare to find. It's a pretty interesting Pokemon with its ability that's boosts his speed, right? But I don't really know how good it is because I really never used the Yama before. It's definitely an interesting bug encounter to get, but I'm pretty fine with my Butterfree, honestly. But yeah, it's pretty rare. You probably will never get Yama as an encounter here because it's just super rare. You barely find it. It's probably like a 1% encounter or something crazy. Then there's Ekans. I don't know if Drano boosted Ekans or not, but if he didn't, Ekans sucks. No good move pool. Again, it's like a Sandshrew. No good move pool. Stats are pretty below average or average. You know, nothing too good to say about him unless you have like Sludge Bomb. But if you're wasting your TM Sludge Bomb that you get in the post game on your Arbok, something's not really right. If that makes sense. Yeah, Ekans pretty bad. Then we have Magnemite. Magnemite is probably the S tier encounter on this route. Or on this route. It's an electric type Pokemon, helps you against Misty. It's also Steel type, which is insane. And it's a really good electric type Pokemon. Probably the best electric type Pokemon you could get here, unless you got Elekid. Electabuzz is probably better because of the Drano buff stats. Maybe Magnemite is still better. Who knows? But yeah, Magnemite having electric Steel typing is insane. He's such a good Pokemon. Probably it has a really good special attack and pretty decent speed. Probably the best encounter you can get here by far. Obviously we can get a Magnezone, or it would have been even better, but a Magneton is enough. It's still really powerful and probably the best electric Pokemon you can get here. Next up we can get a Snubbull. Snubbull, I think the only thing good about Snubbull that it has an ability Intimidate, right? Other than that, I can't really think of any reason why I would want a Snubbull other than the Intimidate ability. So ideally, you know, we get a Magnemite. We just get a Magnemite. We still don't have an Electric type for Misty, which scares me a lot. And I think we're actually probably going to lose it on Misty, honestly, if I don't think of a very good strategy, because we have no good Pokemon to take it, you know, to take your Pokemon down. Next up we have... No, that's it. That's round 4 encounters. So, Pikachu, Sandshrew, Yama, Ekans, Magnemite, and Snubbull. So you want Magnemite for sure. I'll also take a Pikachu, I guess. I need an Electric-type Pokemon, or I'm kind of screwed. Sandshrew is pretty bad. Ekans is really bad. Snubbull only has, like, Intimidate going for him. And then Yama's probably never going to get a Yama either way, so... Oh boy, let's see what we get. Come on. Magnemite, please. Magnemite, even a Pikachu I'll take. Oh, you can also get Electrike here, I'm pretty sure. We got a Pikachu, though. That's fine. I needed an Electric type, even though it's not the best. I think, probably Electric is better. Probably. But well, let's just throw a Pokeball. This thing is so weak defensively that I can't even attack it, or it's probably gonna die. So, oh my god, it sounds Thunder Shock, doesn't it? Do you have anything? Status conditions? Not really. Okay, we'll just keep throwing some Pokeballs at it then. Hopefully you catch it. So yeah, like, this thing is so weak defensively that... oh my god. It's so squishy. Okay, we got the Pikachu. So we got Sparky the Pikachu. Let's see its stats. Hopefully it's a good one, because, oh boy, we're gonna need a good Electric-type Pokemon. And I honestly don't think Pikachu's the one. But yeah, Pikachu's pretty common here. I think you can also find Electric here, which is probably better, I think, than Pikachu. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. The docile nature. So docile is neutral. Okay. Neutral is pretty interesting. It has static as well as an ability, same as like Elekid. We don't have Elekid, never mind. So it has static, which can be pretty interesting. Not against Misty though. And yeah. So now we have two options. We can just grind and fight Misty, right? Or we can go through Nugget Bridge. The problem with going through Nugget Bridge is that Rocket's level 23. It's already on level cap. And Rocket might be a pretty good Pokemon to use against Misty because of Headbutt. And we don't get any like Electro-type Pokemon going through like round 24 and round 25. Because like, we can get some Grass types, which could be helpful. But overall, we're not going to get anything too good to help us against Misty, if that makes sense. So I don't really know if it's worth it to not get Rocket on the team, because I'm pretty sure Nugget Bridge has some pretty bad EV distributions as well. It probably does. Like, first trainer has defense, attack, and speed. Then special defense. Yeah, like, we're screwed. We're so screwed. And you know, we can't even skip the trainers to get the encounters, right? It's like a bridge. So we really need to fight all the trainers. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trainers. I guess 6 trainers in Naga Bridge, and then the 7th one we can actually skip for a little while. And the EVs are horrible. Like, it's definitely gonna go over level cap. And I don't know if it's worth it, because imagine we get... Oh, there's also another encounter we haven't gotten. Okay, let's just get... I mean, okay. Okay, there's a Cerulean City encounter, right. But yeah, like, still won't help us. So here's grass and a fishing spot again. This is Cerulean City, not Route 4, so it counts as a new encounter. And let's talk about this. So in the grass, you can get Pidgey, which is pretty bad. You can get Oddish, which is a pretty generic grass type Pokemon. You can get Bellsprout, again, pretty generic grass type. Then Pichu. We already have Pikachu, so it's a dupe, so either way. We can get Shroomish, which is insane, but the chances of us getting a Shroomish compared to any other Pokemon is pretty low. And then there's Nincada, which is horrible. Shedinja is banned for sure. Like, Shedinja would just break the game. No fun with that. Ninjask is fine, but you know, not really good. Then there's Roselia. Like, there's way better grass types for sure. Then we have the fishing encounters that we can get either Staryu or Horsey. And this is one of those situations where I think getting the fishing encounter is way better. Kingdra is insane. Starmie is insane. It's so much better than whatever we're gonna get on this grass unless it's a Shroomish. And there's no way to ensure that we get a Shroomish, so we definitely are gonna be getting a Horsey or a Staryu. So let's go ahead and get... Oh, it's already registered. Let's go ahead and get ourselves our Cerulean City encounter. So I don't really know what I want, a Horsey or a Staryu. We got the Horsey, still fine. It doesn't really matter. This thing is pretty weak though, right? We're going to Wings, Bubble, does quite a little bit. We're gonna Stun Spore it. We're gonna go into Arl. And then let's throw a Pokeball maybe, see how much we do. And let's try to catch this Horsey. Okay, that didn't go well. I'll go for another one. It's level 17 already, which is pretty good, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, Kingdra is absolutely insane. Rain Dance, Swift Swim, and... Okay, we're gonna have to attack this. Let's go into Kingdra and Scratch. Okay. Scratch. Scratch again. I don't think Scratch kills with crit, so one more. Okay. Now, back to Arl. And throw some goddamn Pokeballs at this Horsey. Yeah, Kindra's absolutely insane. Rain Dance with Swift Swim and probably like any setup move and serve is just so powerful. Really high special attack and speed. I do prefer Starmie because it has so much more adaptability and a lot more different types of moves I can learn. I'm definitely on Team Starmie over Kingdra, but I don't really know who's better, if that makes sense. I think Kingdra is a really powerful water type, right? Really insane dragon type as well, so it's only weak to dragon, which is absolutely insane. But on the other hand, Starmie can learn like Surf, it learns Psychic, it learns Ice Beam, it learns Recover, it learns Confuse Ray. Just these 5 moves are insane together, and it has a really high special attack and speed as well. So it's hard to say, but yeah, I think I do prefer Starmie because I can get more stuff going on. But don't worry, I'm pretty sure we get a Starmie pretty soon. We got Kaiser, the return of Kaiser. I think I got this in every single Nuzlocke Horsey. I really like Kingdra, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's our Cerulean City encounter in our Route 4 encounter. Hopefully it has a good nature, because Kindra's could be pretty important overall. Modest. Plus special attack and minus attack. Pretty good nature, for sure. This is a special attacker, so plus special attack, insane. Already has Swift Swim, and obviously the minus attack won't really do much, because, you know, special attacker. Pretty good nature. So finally get a good nature. Also had the Adamant Spike. Everything else is pretty bad, I think, from what I remember. So yeah, now it's like, what do we do? Do we get over the level cap Linoon or what? Or what, dude? What do we do? This is the Pokemon we have for Misty. I don't think I can come up with something. Let me see, viable Pokemon. So Sparky, Hedwig. This evolves into Noctowl, which is pretty cool. And learns Hypnosis maybe, or I don't remember. Then you have Rocket, right? You have Oral. I guess we use... I don't want to use Spike. I guess we use Tantrum. Oh boy! I don't want to use Butterfree because they have Aurora Beam. Ice type. Wait, is Bug weak to Ice? It probably is. Oh, but she's also Flying type, so he definitely is weak. Oh boy, I don't want to use Spike because I want to evolve him into a Nidoking at level 23 because it learns Thrash. We could not get Thrash just to have a better shot at Misty. It makes more sense than using... I mean, we have no other Pokemon to use, so we'd have to go to Buv and Nugget Bridge and like have a hard time because Linoon would get over level cap, so we lose Linoon. Yeah, so imagine we lose Linoon and get like Tailo, like not really helpful, right? Imagine we lose Linoon and get Pineco, not really useful. Imagine if you get Abra, not really useful as well. So yeah, we definitely need to fight with these Pokemon. So I guess we're not gonna get Thrash, and we just stay with Horn Attack. So the thing is, I'm keeping track of like evolutions and moves like by level up and stuff. And no Pokemon really learns anything specific that's good that they can get by leveling up, even if it's a little bit later. Except for Nidoran. So Nidoran at level 22 as a Nidorino learns Horn Attack, which is a pretty decent move. And then level 23, if it evolves into Nidoking, it gets Thrash, which is at a 120 base power with 100% accuracy move, which does so much damage, especially since Nidoran male is obviously Adamant nature, so it's gonna have a lot of attack. So the problem with that is because the level cap is 23 and we use Spike, if he goes level 24, we don't get Thrash. That's the only thing, and I don't know if Thrash is going to be that useful for future fights, because it can just one-shot Pokemon out of nowhere, right? But obviously we don't want to evolve Nidorino into Nidoking for the Stormy fight, because it gets the ground typing, which means weak to water moves. As for Nidorino, it's only poison still, so it's not weak to water moves. That's, you know, that's the biggest problem we have right now. Do we use Spike? I mean, we have to. Look at the other Pokemon we have. We have Kaiser. What is this gonna do? Not really much. I mean, yeah, we're definitely probably gonna end off the episode here, but let's talk about the stuff. I mean, like, so we got Horsey, move pool, let's see. I don't know, what level does this thing evolve even? Level 32, there's no way we're even getting evolution, right? So yeah, this has Water Gun. It's its best move. It has Water Gun, Bubble, Smokescreen, and Leer. It learns Twister level 29. That's the best thing we're gonna be getting. Oh god, this is so bad. It's so bad. It's just not helpful. We have Mankey. I guess it's gonna help us because it has Mega Punch. I think this has to be the team. This is definitely way worse than attempt number 1. This team. We're probably gonna lose a Pokemon or two. But I can't really put any other Pokemon, you know? Weak to Ice, like 4 or 2 times. Then we have Olympus, which is weak to Water, obviously. Larvitar, no way I'm putting this on Misty. No way. And this doesn't really help me. This does nothing. I could put it as, like, the tank. Like Aurora Beams and stuff. But other than that, like, do I just use Smokescreen? That's it? It's such a bad team. And like, this is gonna be a star, and this is so bad. I don't like Pikachu. I think it's so weak. So weak. It's really fast, but has 15 defense, 20 special. Like 37, 41. Arl has 23, 41. This has 15, 20. I don't think this team can do it. I think we're gonna actually wipe on Misty. I don't think we can do this. I don't really have a strategy for this. On attempt number 1, I had Elekid and I had Pikachu as well, but I had Elekid that just smashed Misty's Pokemon with Thunder Punch. This doesn't even learn Thunder Punch. It's really gonna be tricky for sure. We get Hedwig as a tank. It's gonna evolve in Noctowl, which is pretty cool. Other than that, we got nothing, dude. We got absolutely nothing. I can keep Spike at level 22. That's also true. We can keep it at 22. It already learns Horn Attack. The one level of stats. Can it make that big of a difference? I don't really think so. So I'd probably train every single Pokemon level 23 and keep Spike level 22 with Horn Attack. And we try to figure out a way to beat it. So we basically need all of these Pokemon to beat the whole Misty team. And then we have Arl for Starmie, because Starmie doesn't have an Ice-type move, from what I remember. That's it. That's a strategy. That's all we got. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, this is gonna be so bad. Alright. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be the end of today. We still have to fight Gary too, before going to Nugget Bridge, which is insane. So yeah, we do need to fight Misty. Oh, we also need to find the trainers. Let's fight the trainers because we need to. So let's see. Misty's a little bit behind, isn't it? So there's a trainer with the Horsey and the Shelter, which is special attack and defense. We need to use... Oh god. And then there's the Corso with defense. Oh god. We can actually use Hedwig for that. I'm gonna have to have 2 grinding sessions again. Oh god, no. Please, no. Okay, so we'll beat the trainers before ending off the episode. How does that sound? So I think now I'm gonna have to train all these Pokemon level 20. I say is a good level. Oh, but we'll level this. Oh my god, I need a Noctowl though. Hoot evolve. Level 20. Okay, that's perfect. So, okay, we put every Pokemon level 20, we fight Misty's Pokemon, or the trainers inside Misty's gym, and then we level up everyone to level 23, and then we fight Misty in the next episode. I think that's the plan. Okay, so we got a plan. Okay, so let's see. Pikachu. Should we use Butterfree, though? No. I mean, it can be useful. It has Stun Spore, probably learn Sleep Powder until level 23. Maybe even Gust, I don't know. It's not that useful though. This Roar Beam, Aerial Ace, no. I think it's the best team we got, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have a grinding session. We're gonna have to find a way to train all these Pokemon. Put everyone at level 20. Oh my god, Hedwig is level 8. Level 8! Oh boy, that's insane. I don't know, I have no idea how we're gonna train Hedwig. There's no way to go back, right? Not really. He tried to put an entrance, but no, he didn't. So we're still stuck in Cerulean. I hate that we get stuck in Cerulean City. I really do. I really wish we could go back a few locations. Because there's nothing we can do because we got Hedwig. I mean, we did get Hedwig before. Never mind, it's actually my fault. I could have trained a little bit. Okay. So the plan again, train every Pokemon. We'll do this next episode, honestly. It's already 1 hour, so. Okay, I'm gonna have my grinding session, and next episode will begin with fighting the trainers in Misty's gym. So I'll have a grinding session between episodes, and I'll put every single Pokemon at level 20. That feels good. We're gonna be getting Noctowl, we're gonna be getting Nidorino, and that's it. So yeah. that's gonna be the end of today's episode. We have a pretty hard fight coming up. I do need a good plan for it, for sure. Yeah, that'll be the end of today's episode. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.